to you live from Southern California. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Okay, all set to go. This is Corbin Carroll.
Arizona, the right fielder, number 7, Corbin.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
1 o'clock.
Late with the swing there. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Merrill should have this one. And there's one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ketel Marquez.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Comebacker to the mound. Sends it to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. 2 down, bases empty. Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Into the outfield, base hit. And he's safe at first.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Haven Smith.
Foul ball there. That one fouled off. Perdomo, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here at Petco Park. And getting the start for Arizona, Ryan Nelson. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Breaking ball in there for a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one away. 1 out, man at first. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. That's a strike. 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
That one missed.
Inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fouled off left side. 2-2 now. Grounder might be 2. To second, that's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Runner takes off. Grounds one to short. Perdomo. Play made. That ends the inning. Back here in San Diego, top of the second, Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This one popped up. Machado moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Adrian Del Castillo.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. That one to first. Sheets. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 out, space is empty. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Second inning here, no score. Out to short, Bogarts. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. To first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Nope, outside. That's in. Ball 2.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Fired to second, and they'll just get the 1. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Not shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runner holds. That one's in there. That's strike 2. The shortstop takes the ball. Base knock, center field. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity.
In the air, right field. Carroll settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Next to hit, Freddie Fermin. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Bogarts off of first with 2 away. Fastball is outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
In the air to left center. Gurriel has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Back here at Petco Park, all set for the start of the inning. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Check swing. He went. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 6, Ildemaro Vargas.
In the air, left field. Laureano settles underneath it. And there's 2 away. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Corbin Carroll digs in now. Fly to center his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. On the ground, out to short. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Ramon Laureano. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
0-2 now. High fly ball, right field. Carroll under this one. Takes it in for the out. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2.
I can't tell if they're staying away from the breaking stuff or if it's just fooling them over and over again. Those pitches are falling in for strikes, and they'll need to start hitting them at some point, or else it's going to be a tough day.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 1 out, the runner at second here in the last half of the third. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Just missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Nope. That's inside.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2 on, 2 outs. 3-2
now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here in San Diego, out of the 4th, Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Hey.
Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 2,
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, 1 down. Up the middle. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Pavin Smith. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the bottom 4. So here's the Padres DH, Miguel Andujar. Up the middle. That's a hit. And a man aboard.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Kind of got it off the end of the bat as he punched up the middle there. Maybe pulled off that outside pitch just a little bit, but he stayed on it long enough to get something on it. You know, these Padres showing great
makes the catch. 1 down. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Slider for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That's in.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And Jake has entered the K zone. Back here at Petco Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that one fouled off. Stays alive. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Laureano settles under this one. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Adrian Del Castillo.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Laureano in position, and there's 2 down. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Lourdes Gurriel.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
2 down, nobody on. Nice grab. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in San Diego. So digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
For the Padres, the left fielder, number 5, Laureano.
Foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, what a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one carrying. Out of here. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. Swings through that one for strike 1. That's to third. Vargas over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Top 6. Now the backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Moreno, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Vargas checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. And there are two down. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Two down, nobody on. That one well upstairs. And that's ball one. Way high.
Oh, that's high.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Bottom of the sixth inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. Misses off the plate, and that is ball one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second safely.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Joe Ross on a pitch out of the pen here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Now he breaks his bat. One away. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. In the air to left center. Thomas under it. Two away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
The shortstop takes the ball. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man on second, two down. And now 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the top of the seventh. Tell Marte. So they turn things over to the righty, David Morgan.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The 1-2. Good eye right there. Swing and a ball lifted left field. One down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ball.
Left field. Laureano sprinting after it. 2 up, 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Peyton Smith, who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. And that is the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
2 away. Back to the top of the order now. Here's Ramon Laureano. 1 for 3.
Ramon Laureano.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Thomas settles under it. And that is that. Back here in San Diego, here's the center fielder, Alek Thomas.
Alek Thomas.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Adrian Del Castillo.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch. Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. And that skips in the dirt. Struck him out looking. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that is out of play. The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Into center. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Hit in the air, center field. Thomas moving under this one. And there's one down. Knee high, that's in for a strike. On a line, base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Machado in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Double play ball to second. They get 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at Petco Park. Now the D-backs catcher. Moreno. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jeremiah Estrada.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Rolled over to third, and foul ball. Estrada, 6'1" righty, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. On the ground, Bogarts handles the chance, tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, number 6, Rosamaro Vargas.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Late on that fastball.
That was straight queso right there.
Set down on strikes. And Arizona with just 1 out left. So back to the top of the order. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the project house. Then they got flipped with the rent on thousands. Moved the folks out near 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on island. Over there used to be the West Side Club.